Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's Lizzie. Today is it's a Monday Inspiration Day, and I wanted to show you something that I found at Target yesterday while I was shopping. Now, I don't condone only shopping at Target because a lot of their products are made in countries where people are not given great wages and it's not like local, artisans and artists and that kind of thing. But I think at certain times, just going into Target and wandering around is definitely like some stress relief for me. And I found this thing there yesterday. You're not going to be able to read it because the camera shows it backwards. But what it says is, the best is yet to come. And that's something that I've realized recently is that no matter what you're going through, no matter what challenges you're feeling, no matter if you're going through relationship issues, like work issues, personal, physical, mental, emotional issues, all of that stuff, um, it's it will morph, it will shift, it will change, and the best is yet to come. I feel like I went through a black hole this past week and a half where things just got really wonky and really challenging and really confusing, and there was no one around literally for me to talk to and get guidance about it because I kept calling people, mentors, friends, whomever, and no one was around like it. So I was stuck in my own stuff. And it was really, really, really challenging. It was not pretty at certain points, but it was actually quite amazing at others just because I was able to finally break through some limitations and some really limiting beliefs I had around myself. And I became much more of my own best friend than I think I've ever been. And not that I would want to go through this situation again or I'd want anyone else to go through that, but the relief at the other side of it is so much better than what I was feeling before I went through this really challenging time. And it was like I was going through issues with money, issues with my relationships, issues with work. It just seemed like my house, like everything just seemed really hard. And it was like I was faced with all of these challenges. And I didn't know, how to really process it and how to move through it and stay positive because I feel like at this point I should be more spiritually fit and should be calling in, better experiences, and I'm a bad spiritual person if bad things are happening to me. But, it's not like nothing's inherently bad and all of that. But anyway, so yesterday, after going through this like kind of mourning period for a few days and just having to really like get very clear on what it is that I want for myself and not put up with situations, with friends, with people, whomever that just are not, that weren't feeling good to me, and really just being there for myself. I have a hard time sometimes going out and doing stuff, doing activities if I'm by myself because it's just so much more fun sometimes to be with people. But if there's no one around, I got to get out there by myself, and I can be really anxious in public because I'm so empathic and open and feel everyone's feelings and all of this stuff. But I really busted through some of that this week and just, was able to just spend a lot of time by myself and enjoy it in a way that I hadn't before. And not beat myself up and, feel like a loser and all of that stuff. But anyway, so I went to Target yesterday before going to meet my friend and my brother to see a movie and to hang out. And I found this thing, and it was just so amazing because what it showed me was like, even though I went through a really hard time and there wasn't really anyone around to help me through it, my connection to myself, my connection to the divine, my connection to my purpose in this world is what got me through it. And the best is yet to come. So even if you're going through challenges, even if things don't make sense right now, even if you feel like there's no hope and, the whole election thing and all of this stuff, and there's, challenge after challenge after challenge, and it's getting darker and it's winter time and it's the holidays and it's just like so much stress. Don't let that stop you because the best is yet to come. I think through these challenges, it's like we get stronger and we get more keenly aware of who it is that we're meant to connect with and the purpose we're meant to have here. And the more we embody our purpose, the better we feel in general. I know that for myself, when I'm embodying my purpose and making these videos or working on my business, talking to people about healing, talking to people about love, I feel so much better, feel so much stronger when I'm hanging out with people who feel good to me, who are good friends, who are quality. And I'm not just hanging out with people because I want someone to hang out with. I'm hanging out with people because I actually like them, which is very different, or I'm doing activities because I want to do them, not because I think I'm supposed to. I feel so much better. And so that is where the best is yet to come. It's like as I become more clear on what it is I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with, what I am willing to put up with versus what I want to actively create in my life, it really is up to me to decide like I only want to be doing things and hanging out with people and investing my time and my money and my energy into situations, relationships, businesses, activities that I love and that bring me joy and happiness. Not everything's going to be perfect. I still have to go to work, even if it's not perfect. There's great things about it. So, it's like, being realistic, but also not putting up with, situations, people that bring you down and are negative and are, harmful, and even Abraham Hicks always says, like, walk away from those people. Like, you don't have to bring up their energy. Just walk away from that situation, walk away from that person, at least for a little bit, to bring your own energy back up. So, the best is yet to come, my friends. Like, don't give up, keep going, and keep asking the universe, ask God, ask the angels for help as to what is the best way for you to manage the situation at hand. It's not always what you think, it's not always what other people think. There may be a different approach, a different perspective, a different person to talk to. I know for myself, I've just had to do a lot of nothing. I've had to like sit and just let the situation play itself out and trust that it, is going to work out in the highest and best for all involved, because that's my belief. And so by not, meddling and allowing the universe to do its thing, things have actually worked out a lot more swiftly and with more ease and grace than with my meddling in them and trying to control it and think I know what's best for everyone and for myself, which I don't. I can't see the huge picture. I just see my own little tiny puzzle piece in this huge, million piece puzzle thing. So, having more faith. And then again, like when I feel anxious, I've started doing some homeopathics for anxiety. I've stopped drinking coffee. I've stopped eating sugar. And I've been upping my physical exercise and my yoga and my meditation. So these are all things that we can do while the universe plays itself out, the situation plays itself out. But please know that there is something beyond this. There is grace under pressure. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, as they say. But it's almost like it's not like a light at the end of the tunnel. It's like the tunnel is dark and then light and then dark and then light and then dark. And it's like when you go through, and then there's the part where you see the little bit of light and then it gets really bright and then you see the little bit of dark and then it gets really dark. That's just kind of how life is sometimes. Like, and we need to have the inner strength and the spiritual like strength to be able to get through this. And so that's where all the spiritual practices and intuitive stuff comes in handy. But anyway, I just was really excited about this thing that I found that said the best is yet to come, because I felt like that was the universe saying, like, good job, like you made it through, when I felt like the biggest piece of crap the other day. I was like, I have no friends, I have nothing to do, no one likes me, the world is like awful, I have, no money, my life is pointless, like what's the point? Like I was really, feeling all that stuff also because a lot of people are feeling that. So I tend to magnifies in me, because if other people are feeling it and I'm feeling it just a little bit, I feel it a lot. So I know it's not just mine, but I processed through that and I let myself grieve and I let myself have my feelings and I cried and talked to some people about it when I could finally get a hold of some people. Again, exercise like just was like basically 1 hour at a time. What is it that I need right now? I need exercise. Okay, I need food. Okay, I need rest. Okay, I need to go out into public. Okay, I need groceries. Okay, I need to go see a movie. Okay, I'm gonna go get my nails done. Like whatever it was, I gave that to myself. And here I am, a week and a half later, and I feel, things are still processing, but I feel so much stronger and more like anchored in who I am than I did before. And I'm not as like sensitive to the opinions of other people. I could give a shit what other people think about me at this point. I don't even care. I just went through the black hole of challenge. So if I can get like whatever anyone else thinks, I don't really care. I don't have time for that. It's too much time and energy to invest worrying about other people and what they think and what they say. I know what I need to feel good, and I know that I want to feel good and feel connected and feel empowered and like I'm making a difference in this world and being kind to myself. Like that's my priority. My priority isn't to look perfect and to get the approval of others, which 2 weeks ago I couldn't say that. Like I was still looking for approval and still making a lot of decisions based on what other people would think and other people would say. So, these times are not easy, but they're doable. And that's the thing. And you got to figure out how to do it and how to get yourself through it. So you're not stopping yourself, but you're also not, adding more stress to yourself. And I realized that I was stressing myself out with my perfectionism. So I had to put that on the side and forget about that. And luckily it's still, it's reduced greatly. So I could even do this video right now and, just kind of be like, this is how it is right now, people. Like it or not, this is what's going on for me, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have been experiencing the same thing. So, find people on Instagram that support you and inspire you. Find people on YouTube that support you. I personally cannot stand Facebook. I think Facebook like is the worst energy ever. So I do not do Facebook, but find, other people to inspire you and read their stuff every day, check in with their stuff every day, do a Course in Miracles every day, like do something to keep yourself inspired and motivated, whatever works for you, because that's what we need to do. We need to stay motivated and stay in the faith, because the world needs us. If this election in the US has said nothing else, the world needs people who come alive. So please come alive and follow your passions. If you're interested in me and my work, my website is LizzyBcoaching.com. It's LIZZY, the letter B, coaching.com. Again, if you're on YouTube, the links are down in the description below. Email LizzyBLoveCoaching@gmail. And I'm on Instagram. My name is the Love Yourself Coach. One word, the Love Yourself Coach. So yeah, stay in touch. Big hugs to you all. We can do this. We got this. The best is yet to come. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.